So, I've been doing some serious research and editing this video for a long time. The name is Top Upcoming Flagship Phones in 2021. Those are some huge words, forgive me. I know that this video is very soon to be released, but we have to know some base infos about the phones which are gonna come next year. So, sit back and buckle up for the next few minutes. Samsung S21 Ultra. You know, or everyone may know, that Samsung had hit a huge step in 2020 by releasing the Samsung S20 versions. That they have worked a lot on it and it became a good one. But they lost the value of its name by releasing many versions of S20, such as S20, S20 Ultra, S20 Ultra 5G, S20 FE, etc. etc. Again, Samsung is going to release Samsung S21 and its high-end version is going to be S21 Ultra, which is going to be the successor of the S20 versions. Our friend here has got 6.8-inch WQHD screen with 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate. Also, Samsung is going to use its One UI 3.1 based on Android 11, which is getting very competitive with Google, by the way. I think you may know that. Samsung S21 Ultra comes with a processor of Snapdragon 888 and Exynos 2100. For example, if you are in India, you'll get the Exynos version, and if you are in US, you'll get the Snapdragon version, which is very unacceptable, by the way. For example, Samsung S21 Ultra, the Exynos version was 20% slower than the Snapdragon version. The main part is that its camera. It has 4 cams on it and the main one is going to be 108 megapixel, which is a high res and going to have the latest sensor. At last, the phone's battery capacity is 5000 mAh, which is larger than the last time, and it has Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.1 and the latest 5G, which are even faster and better connections than last time. There is a rumor running of the world that you may not get the power brick for the phone like Apple iPhone 12. So don't worry, let's see. Enough about the specs. The phone is going to be released in the mid-February of the year 2021 and with a price of 82,000 rupees in India and around 1,000 bucks in US excluding tax. So the next one is an interesting one, which the company gives you all the flagship features in very less money. You may guess. OnePlus 9 Pro. OnePlus has released OnePlus 8, OnePlus 8 Pro, OnePlus Nord, which is a medium range phone, and OnePlus 8T, which is between flagship and medium range. So leave it. All the phones that I have now mentioned as cheap macro cameras with no clarity that is not needed in OnePlus. This time, OnePlus is going to have a telephoto lens with no pixel breakage by zooming so far. And they are going to have a bigger resolution camera this time, which is going to be main. That is 108 megapixel camera with the latest sensor this time. Having in mind that they release very worst phones with very worst old sensors in 2020. They are gonna have a dual selfie camera with high resolution and a 4K screen like Sony with high refresh rates. The phone comes with a processor of Snapdragon 888 with 5G. OnePlus 9 versions is going to have palm rejection technology. That is, when you accidentally knock over the edge of the screen, the phone understands that you didn't mean to press it. So nothing is going to happen. Like that's gonna happen. OnePlus 9 Pro may have larger battery capacity than 5000 mAh as many phones are having these days. And the phone will have a lot less common than Oppo Find X3 Pro. So finally, the phone is going to be released on March 2021 with a price tag of 53,000 rupees in India, which is around 800 bucks in US excluding tax. The phone I'm going to talk about next, which the company keeps getting knocked down and has been facing many problems. But no matter what, the company makes new products. Huawei P50 Pro. The recent news tells us that US government has given permission to Qualcomm to work with Huawei. That Huawei has paid 1.8 billion as parent fees to Qualcomm. So this time Qualcomm is going to work with Huawei and going to release Snapdragon 888, but Google Play services remains a no-go to Huawei. The phone comes with 6.19-inch screen of 90Hz refresh rate with 425 pixel density. An elegant design consists of front glass of Gorilla Glass 6 and ceramic back, consisting by aluminum frame as well. It has quad-by camera setup with HDR consisting of lenses 50 plus 8 plus 16 and 5 megapixel lenses. And also, it has 4000 mAh of battery capacity with 40 watts fast charge. P50 Pro has in-display fingerprint and face detection for maximum security. Huawei claims that this time the camera quality is going to be better than any other phone in 2021 with its latest Leica optics. So finally, the phone is going to be released on March 2021 with a price tag of 85,000 rupees. That's it. If you have come this far, don't forget to subscribe this channel and click the bell icon. So, you will be waiting for this phone to be on the video, and that is Apple iPhone 13. With a huge success and improvements in 2020, iPhone 12 had some major drawbacks. That is nothing to worry about the phone's performance. It is about the absence of its magic brick in the box and undeveloped imperfect charging habits, and something they seem to call it as wallet. A14 Bionic chip is currently the world's fastest and powerful chip in the world, competing Snapdragon 865 Plus, but I am sure the Snapdragon 888 would beat it easily. Apple is going to take a huge step in 2021 that iPhone 13 is going to be a portless model and it is going to use only MagSafe for charging and data sharing. Our friend here, iPhone 13 is going to have 120Hz of refresh rate, as last time iPhone 12 had only 60Hz of refresh rate, and it is going to have a Touch ID. Talking about the screens, Apple may reduce the notch or remove it altogether. The phone screen is going to come with LTPO, which means low temperature polycrystalline oxide. And the phone is going to come with single band 5G, maybe 1 TB of storage, and the same screen size and the phone size of iPhone 12. An important thing is that iPhone 12 has mmWave, which is only available in US, but the following iPhones are gonna have mmWave all over the world. For those who don't know about mmWave is millimeter wave spectrum, the band of spectrum between 30 GHz and 300 GHz. The spectrum of the band is for faster wireless communication. As you can see in the latest Wi-Fi standards is at 60 GHz. There is going to be a quad camera system with LiDAR in iPhone 13. LiDAR means light detection and ranging. So, one camera is going to be a main and that is 64 megapixel and 3 other cameras are going to have 40 megapixel. So, enough to chat. The iPhone 13 is going to be released on September mid 2021 and gonna have a price tag of 90,000 rupees in India. But in US, it's going to be around $1,000 excluding tax. Last but not least, Xiaomi Mi 11 Pro. Xiaomi is the first company to release the phone with Snapdragon 888. That is Xiaomi Mi 11 and Mi 11 Pro. If you don't like notch and a punctual camera, this phone is yours. Cause the selfie shooter will stay left upright corner and be under display, which is a very cool feature by Xiaomi. The smartphone manufacturer more than 80 watts fast charger with 4000 mAh of battery capacity. That is, in 1 to 19 minutes, you will get 100% of the charge. That is mind-blowing, guys. The phone comes with a QHD screen and with 120Hz of refresh rate. And that's it for the screen. The phone's gonna have 50 megapixel main camera. On the software side, MIUI 12 brings MEMC supports, that AI HDR enhancements leveraging AI, that it will be able to detect the object in front of the camera and provide the needed HDR enhancements. So finally, this phone is going to be released on February 2021 with a price tag of 52,000 rupees in India, which is around 800 bucks in US, excluding tax. So in next year, all these phones have some common stuff that are telephoto shooter, 120Hz refresh rate, QHD screen, artificial intelligence, and Snapdragon 888, etc. etc. But they didn't increase in price so much, so that is an advantage for us. Finally, it seems that we have come to an end. Like the video if you find this useful and interesting, and if you have any, leave it in the comment section. Subs to the channel would be tremendous. This is Aakhash. See you on the next video.
Keep it on the level.